Hello, this is Mr. Fox, and this is a brief overview of the AP World History class offered here at Ocean City High School. So, course overview, what is AP World History? You might be shocked to find out that we are studying the history of the world since the year 1200. So there is a focus on global interconnections and common themes between all continents. However, we do study Asia, Africa, Europe, through the Middle East, then the Americas when they're settled. So we do look at the global history as opposed to just a European or American view. There's also a focus on the development of the 6 historical reasoning skills, so things like sourcing, contextualization, argumentation, and others. If you've taken an AP Social Studies course before, you've been exposed to those skills, you already have probably developed them to some point, but it's not a requirement. So why take this class? There's exposure to new information and understandings about the history of the world and its people. You are going to learn things that you did not know before. Primarily, if you're interested in history, it's a great thing to learn. Historical context, so kind of why things happened, but also putting key events into a larger picture in history. It kind of helps you explain the why. Developing writing skills. We do have many writing assignments throughout the year, specifically tailored for the AP exam. Again, if you've taken a social studies course at the AP level before, you are familiar with these. However, we continue to build on those skills, and if you're new, we will introduce them and work on them through the year. It's good. There's college-level academic thinking, really kind of stepping back and thinking about the whys and the hows as opposed to just the whats. And it's a great course for anyone considering the humanities as a major in college. So kind of carries over into this slide here. Who should take the class? So if you've taken an AP class before in high school and it's an AP Social Studies class and you enjoyed it, you did well in your history class, absolutely, I think you'd be a good fit for AP World. If you are considering something in the humanities, so that could be, history primarily, or culture, anthropology, languages, etc., whatever it may be, this is a good course to build on all of those things. Religion, philosophy, other majors. Those who want to have a fun challenge. I mean, again, even if you are not going to be a history major, but you enjoyed your history class, or you're just looking for an AP level experience, you'd be a good fit for this course. And finally, a little bit about the coursework. Every day we try to have some form of discussion about what we're dealing with. There's an activity usually on a daily basis, as well as there's a regular reading schedule. That is primarily the homework assignments, things to be completed at home, is keeping up with your readings. And there is a guided note packet that goes along, so it kind of helps you extract the main ideas, synthesize those in your head as you're going along. As well as anything you didn't finish in class, that's usually homework. Outside of that, I try to just keep the reading as the primary outside of school task. There are written assignments through the year, DBQs, LEQs, SAQs, etc. You're probably familiar with these, again, if you've taken an AP course before. We deal with primary source analysis, taking things from history and looking at why it was created, who it was created for, sourcing stuff. The exams are AP style, so you'll see AP style multiple choice, and it's going to prepare you for the AP exam ultimately in May. There is no required summer assignment for this course. However, I would encourage you to get familiar with the map of the world, understand where things are, as well as if you're not familiar with DBQs and LEQs, I will have resources available so you can look at the rubrics and kind of see the expectations before the school year. It is strongly encouraged, even if the font is different when it says encouraged. So if you have any questions about this course beyond the basic information here, please feel free to stop by room C109 in the school, or you can send me an email, zfox@ocsdnj.org. And we're looking forward to having you in class. All right, thanks.